Outlier identified. Upscaling complete.
Flipping hell. Oh yeah, that's the... That's what they literally just discovered, Mordred. Come on.
Complete.
I was like, wow, that's a lot of minerals in one planet.
Outlier identified.
We're discovering a lot of things, which is awesome. How is the edict thing going? We've still got Map the Stars, that's fine. Stephen, how are you doing? You've got loads of vacancies and 2 houses. You've got your mining places built, you just need miners. So we are going to grab some of the miners from here. 2 of them, in fact. And we're going to send them from Caldelant to Stephen Prime. 1, 2. So Stephen's now up to 8. We just need 2 more population, and then you are going to be in really good shape. We've got so many half merchants. Seems to be an awful lot of half merchants. How many do we have? They're taking over. 13 from 3. I guess I do have a very high growth rate. You can trade if you can find another empire. No. I guess I don't understand the new system. It seems like you have to do a lot of math to work it out, and it's losing me as you do things. Yeah, it's kind of... I think that's actually on me, because I haven't been explaining very well what I am doing and why. Because I'm still... I think part of the problem is I am still unfamiliar with this system, so I'm still trying to get everything to clock in my head, and then I'm just kind of mumbling, going, this does that, and this does that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's on me. That's a good call. I will try to explain myself a little bit better. Because I don't think the maths that I'm doing, underlining everything, is that difficult. The only one where I'm kind of going, is the consumer goods versus the thrift. I wouldn't know. Clerks. So the decision there basically is one of the trade route options you can use is to convert trade value into energy as well as consumer goods. And with my massive trade value bonuses, is it more efficient for me to get a building which can have 5 of these clerks to instead produce trade value which then produces goods as well as money? Or is it more efficient for me to just have factories which produce consumer goods on their own? That's the one kind of stumbling block at the moment where I'm really kind of going, the rest of it's just me not explaining very well. I'm still not entirely sure, but that's some pretty complicated maths which are kind of beyond me when I'm live streaming. It's really hard to do maths when you're streaming, by the way. Really difficult, and I am definitely not the only one that struggles with this. There's a reason Arumba uses spreadsheets while he's going, and doesn't just do it all mentally. And also, I am playing an extremely economy-heavy faction, don't forget that. So while I might be doing some more advanced stuff, I don't think that most factions would need to go quite to the same levels of number crunching that I am. I think part of it is I'm slightly disappointed we've just not met any other empires, so I'm spending my time number crunching instead of interacting. Ancient Survey Marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Distal 1. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. Miners it was meant for evidently never arrives, the deposit is still there. So Distal gains some more minerals.
Future market survey complete.
And one of the problems I'm getting is I'm constantly short on minerals. So I think I'm at the stage where I've got my population growth so strong that I am simply outstripping my capacity to actually build the buildings and districts to support that. Which is awesome. That is an incredibly good problem to have, because it's going to be very easy for me, with my huge population, to get more mineral production to then build more buildings more fast. And that's the problem I'm kind of slaving away at the moment. What's that? Oh, yeah, research. Duh. At some point I do want to start getting research from Stephen Prime, because Stephen Prime has the governor, which enhances research output. And I'm likely to try and keep a research output governor in the core sector. So actually that very first open building slot could well be a research one. That is going to consume more of the consumer goods, but I feel like I've got that problem under control now, because I've just been mass producing consumer goods factories. We don't have any housing. No, we need some more districts. Or we could just build a city district. I think it might well be time for us to build a city district. So again, shorten minerals. And the reason I want to do that is because I just want the housing, because then we can start really filling this place in once it's no longer a colony. Because colonies suffer slowed growth. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Kajazam system. These strange objects have been flagged as the Kajazam until we learn about them. Damn it, still a sedentary. I really hope I haven't set this up with no other empires. That would suck. I know I've done that in the past.
Upscaling complete.
But then I'm pretty sure that we wouldn't have marauders and fallen empires. It is really bloody weird that we've not met anyone, but considering how difficult it is to get to us, not hugely surprising. The Johnny 5 crew has recovered from the relative polygonal object. The crew has recovered the reflective polygonal object from Q1778XR1. Bring it on board for detailed study. The object's most intriguing quality is its ability to reflect most types of low-frequency energy beams directed towards it. High-frequency energy beams, however, remain unaffected, making the object's properties useless with regards to any potential fleet defense applications. Despite extensive examination, the Johnny 5 research team has been unable to determine the function or origin of this particular polygon. It appears to be hollow, but its metalloid surface is engraved in some kind of scientific notation. Though the full meaning of this codified data eludes us, Tintuna believes it relates to wormhole metrics. Our research team was able to glean some fascinating insights into the wormhole theory by studying these notions. Whatever purpose this object was created for, however, is still a mystery. That is another L-gate insight, though. I think sometimes Stellaris puts less empires in the game than you stipulate. I'm going to quickly cheat, because I want to make sure that we've actually got other empires. This is beginning to scare me a little bit. Just looking up what the Stellaris console is for observe. I'm pretty sure it's just observe. Find observer. Yeah. So I'm just going to save real quick. Yep, there are. So it's all good. I was very careful not to actually look. I just like other colours, good. Alright, we'll continue. In the meantime, let's just continue. Mike, you have got unemployment. Your population really has outstripped it. You could potentially use a unblocker to get some more mining going. Although you have now got 2 open building slots. How's Stephen doing? Stephen's at 9 population, you need 1 more. I think I'm more concerned about Stephen right now because I want to get the reassembled ship shelter replaced with the planetary administration. Because then we can start building amenities and things with the executives. Also, I just noticed my construction ships stopped working. I want you to do some civilian industries. No, I don't. That doesn't produce housing. I want you to build a city district. That's what I wanted you to do. Right, you're not working. And you could be. You could be starbasing that.
Survey completed.
And you've also done all of the surveying. I think I'm just going to continue blitzing you down this way. Because this is another... Oh, hang on. Seriously? Yep, that's another dead end. This star system right there blocks everything. Good grief.
Upscaling complete.
Have I figured out how planet size correlates to district? Yeah, it does actually correlate. The number of city districts you can build does go down over time, and I was being confused by the city blockers there. So it does correlate exactly. The bigger your... And one other thing which I didn't realise is just because you have space to build this many agriculture districts doesn't mean that you actually can build that many. This button here is the one that I was missing. That's how many districts total you can still build. So we currently have 10 districts in place, and then there are 9 more that we can build out of these. These just tell you the absolute maximum in terms of those types of districts. And then any other leftover districts can basically become a city. Not blocked in, I can get through here. Which is why I was saying, like, literally the only way into me is this. This does connect out. Which is why I'm sending this ship up here, because if I can grab this, then I'm safe in this entire region. Which means we have the potential to control a quarter of the galaxy? Something like that. Which is going to be kind of absurd. Especially when I was hoping to be playing a diplomatic game. Just like, yeah, I'm a massive superpower that's never going to go to war. P.S. Want to join me? Okay, so this is the other construction ship, which was trying to backfill to get more of the resource production going. So let's continue focusing on that. Although... energy I don't need. This is purely about the minerals. You know what? That mineral's more efficient. Let's build that. Because I think that building districts for mining would still be more efficient. So we do definitely have enough blockers. We could get rid of one of these. Max mining districts +2. So getting rid of this dense jungle, click, will give me 2 more mining districts, which will mean that I can make my prime a real mining conglomerate. Or I could just do some more mining in Gelderland. Although here I really want to get the cities going. Gelderland, Jessica and Steven should all be high population hubs.
Outlier identified.
Anyone who doesn't buy our products needs to be destroyed. Peacefully, by slowly but surely extracting all of their money. Receiving a transmission from the independent space station, the Artisan Troop, they appear to have successfully translated our language. A visitor! It is a joyous occasion indeed. Forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the Artisan Troop. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all other things that make existence bearable for a sapient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonder of our creations, do not hesitate to contact us. Alright.
Upscaling complete.
Marvellous. Let's go and grab the black hole. Oh! We're actually out of alloys. Crikey! I think that's because you are upgrading. Yep. So we just need a little bit of time for that to regenerate. And this iron ship has ceased. That's unacceptable. Well, considering you are basically the internal explorer, you're going to go and grab these bad boys, and then we'll probably send you back that way to go and explore all of this, because this is all going to be inhabitable. And these. Of course, the artisans are running artois from Allo Allo. It's the very epitome of good acting. Fleet command limit plus 10. Ooh, I missed that part. And then also destroyers. Cool, so I can make the corvettes stronger. I can get iron thrusters, which are a better engine. Or we can make destroyers cheaper and faster built. Considering we have no destroyers, let's do that. I'm also thinking that perhaps I should start building another trade hub. I think a better place... I was thinking of doing it in Astarte. I think Verakus might be a better option, because there's trade here, here, and here, and Verakus would collect all of that. Although, is there a module for a starbase in a sector with an artist troop? In which case we would have a starbase here instead. So what's the negative for this? Yeah, less disengagement, less emergency jump chance. Not amazing for a trading hub. Good for other stuff, less so for trade. Also, we do have another planet over here we could be colonizing. Although right now I don't have the alloys to do that. Right, you can upgrade. Please do. And Mike can build some more mining districts if we had the minerals, which you will soon, I hope. The signal originates from the remnants of an antenna-like structure. Exploratory probes are dispatched from the Johnny 5 to be surfaced to investigate the matter more closely. What Tintuna found was a cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, was evidently the lost safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems they never reached the stars and perished to some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of boxes that the Johnny 5 is determined to be data storage devices. A special project has been prepared to decode their contents.
Situation log revised.
Alright then, let's take a look at the sit log. Go and research that then, please.
Has been surveyed.
Okay, pushing forwards. Yes, there is. You may need to get them to like you first. Well, I can just bribe them. You're going to destroy our enemies through economy and diplomacy. Oh my god, with the Federation! Yeah, we kind of are. Please don't start another Star Trek discussion. Why? What's wrong with them? Get lost in it, fair enough. Shouldn't I grab the wormhole before someone comes through it? Well, you need special technologies to go through the wormhole. But I see what you mean. Put a starbase there. You're not wrong. So I think what we're going to do is Hadus is going to get a starbase, in which case Hadus can get Aristol. Let's trade, and then I think Verakus will block access from this southern route. Once I have my mining operations up and running more effable. Oh. Fight time!
Upscaling complete.
Oh, those are mining drones again. Hold on, before we leave. Do I really want to retrofit again? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, shit. This is going to get really confusing really quickly. There we are. I mean, I'm sure that we have some more technologies that we could apply to them. Wrong button. We can also get destroyers. This is true. Plasma thrower. What's the difference? Much less shield damage, much more armor damage, but you have a shorter range, do you not? Range 40, range 40, tracking 40. Tracking 50, accuracy 90, accuracy 80. So against small ships, the blue laser is better. Plasma throwers against against big armored behemoths like battleships. We do have afterburners now, which we do actually want to use because that boosts the evasion even further. Well, against those guys we wanted maxed out shields and maxed out lasers, if memory serves. I think that's my problem. I don't know when I should be building what districts and such. I think the districts are mostly about what resources you're after. So because I've been so crazy about growth, I've been massively emphasizing the agricultural stuff, but I have so much food now that that's less of a problem now. Minerals are the issue. Although I think minerals have been an issue for longer than I'd like to admit. What are they right now? 3. Wait. They were never refitted. It never happened. Oh. They're good to go.
A system has
Go
been
then.
surveyed.
Leave for now.
Special project actualized.
The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Tinchuna asserts that the huge blocks of Temeri code found in the databanks are neural images, digitized brain scans. Doubtlessly the aliens of Dranma 2 considered this to be their only shot at some kind of survival, following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have the means. So we can let them die and gain a bunch of... oh, lie, not die. Engineering. Or download the neural patterns for safekeeping. I'm going to download them. You never know what use they will be. What are the other hull types? Sorry about that. They are missile boats, which allows you to get torpedoes and a small weapon, 3 small weapons, or a point defense and 2 small weapons. Point defense being like flak. You can refit ships into other classes of the same type. No need to change one class and then back, just 2 classes. Yeah, in the future I'll probably do that. Well, in that case, I may as well actually No, that's just transforming into that. What I need to do is ship designer. I think it's this. Snekia, I'm going to call you the Snekia 1. No, 2, because we've been using the 1s. And if I were to theoretically upgrade you to the highest capacity, it would be this. And then what we're currently using is that. Yeah. So why this costs so much to upgrade, I don't know. Because you're still Rob Clark class, that's why. You should be Snekia. At which point, that's what happened. Why would that cost alloys? Yeah.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, so we have made it there. I think we'll just continue going. How's my cohesion looking? Still 100%. It's because all of this is straight lines. There's no exits out of that. So I want to get to Must at the very least. And you are the... no, you're the explorer. Yeah. Right, you can't get through there because you're actually blocked right now. And you're still surveying all the things. So you really do just need to wait for the Bacon Killer fleet to arrive, so we'll have you just out of action for a short time. And you are... Tinchuna, you are my anomaly hunter. So you may as well go and research those. And now I have 1 billion and
Upscaling complete.
things again. So you can go ahead and expand my borders, please. Oh crap, speaking of expanding borders, what is my cap right now? 80. Okay, we're good. I totally forgot that was even a thing. So we are somewhat limited in what we can do here, because remember, as a corporation, the penalties for going over that limit are extremely harsh.
Future market survey complete. Upscaling complete.
But so long as we have all of this space locked off, people can't just colonize it.
Upscaling complete.
Here come the warships. Oh, map the stars expired. We'll start it again then.
Outlier identified.
So ultimately I would have liked to make it up there so that we could get the planet. Just seeing whether there are other planets available.
Complete.
It is a 20 size. That's a pretty big planet.